We should have tried to do Matthew's tablet because it would be so much easier on my phone. If you would be easier, you want to go get that and try that real quick? You want me to go get it?
I don't think either one of them are charged right now.
Do 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 do. Do do do. Did you let the mods know?
No.
You failed.
That's your job.
Do 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 do. Hey Sue, welcome in. Give us just a minute.
Sue from Iowa? No, Sue from New Hampshire. Who is Sue from? Val, come here. You ready to scooch a little bit? Act like you love me.
Let's scooch. We're scooching, guys. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing on this fine Tuesday night? Welcome in, Heather. Welcome in, Joy.
I know where Joy's from. Hey, Kojo Mom. Didn't I just get a text from you that you were going to bed?
Can one of the mods go put something in the subscriber chat? I forgot to do that. So.
Hey, Morgan. Say hi, guys, if you're popping on. Drop those states. We'll do a Bowser update here
just rolled
shortly.
Into the Thunderdome. One of our OG subscribers. Bella's doing her happy wiggles, and Bowser's ready to lick windows. Thanks for sticking with us. You're the Raising the Boxes squad keeps ruling the Thunderdome.
Welcome in, Hannah, or
welcome
Heather,
in Newport,
DJ,
Shauna. Hold on, I was going back down because I missed them. We've got Debbie from Illinois. We've got Autumn from Maine. Hello, Kitty. Shauna says, hey. We've got Marie from Idaho.
Janet says, I just sent Danny a message. That's funny.
We've got Missouri. We've got Iowa. We've got Washington.
I'm trying to fix
Guys,
this.
we're just going to let people pop in here, and then we will get going here. Dark Angel is from Georgia.
Let's tilt it down a little bit.
I wanted to pop in real quick and update and send my love. Oh, thank you,
Okay.
Kojo Mom. Done. Shauna's from Michigan. Puck and his pup is from Tennessee.
All right, guys, real quick. We've got 80 friends over here on both platforms. Does anybody in here know what the Truffle Shuffle is? Everybody that knows what the Truffle Shuffle is from the Goonies, let's do blue hearts for Bowser Boy. So blue hearts for Bowser Boy, if you guys know what the Truffle Shuffle is. I'm real curious. So if you know what Truffle Shuffle is, put blue hearts in the chat right now. So because I was talking to Danny about doing something a little bit different, fun, crazy, because obviously we need it. Anybody that's watched the newest video that I posted this morning, you could kind of see Danny and I are at our wits' ends with like going insane with everything going on with Bowser Boy and his third surgery and everything. All right, so there's a lot of blue hearts. So I was joking around with Danny that if we do one of two things tonight, that if we either make $100 tonight or if we get 99 followers, which would put us at 13K followers total, I will do the Truffle Shuffle and I will record it and I'll post it on here for everybody's enjoyment. So if we reach either one of those two milestones tonight during our live, I will do the Truffle Shuffle, record it for everybody. I will be uber embarrassed because let's be honest, guys, I've not been on my diet for like the last 2 weeks, so it's not been pretty. Alyssa, thank you so much for that follow.
Thanks for following. Bella and Bowser welcome you to the pack.
Newport
Get
with
ready
those
for more awesome
there's a second.
Avengers.
Newport with those ghosts. Also, Newport, thank you so much for that donation on the Cash App. We truly appreciate all that.
So, guys, if you're new in here, hit that follow button. If we get to one of those two entities, then I will record the Truffle Shuffle tonight and probably post it. I don't know if I'll post it tonight or tomorrow. And we will give updates on Bowser in a second. Newport with all those ghosts. Taylor says, how is Bowser? Kojo Mom with those perfumes. Shauna, thanks for the laugh.
We got
Jennifer's from New York. Welcome in. More blue hearts. Anne's from Pennsylvania. Taylor with that follow.
Bowser's giving you a window lick of appreciation. And Bella's ready to high five. Thanks for that follow.
Kojo Mom with those 5 perfumes.
Evil Kojo Mom.
Susie with that Hello Kitty. Welcome in.
Newport with those goes. Ocean's in from Missouri. Welcome in. We've got KO Heather from Minnesota. Welcome in, guys.
So, guys, to kind of give a small update on Bowser, that he's eating normal food right now. He is up and he's still lethargic.
No, his energy. It's hard, guys, because his energy is good, but they're keeping him so sedated that it's really hard to determine. Like, they say he's very Bowser-like, whatever that means. So a couple things. Fever is gone. Fever was gone this morning.
So his fever's at like 99 something.
Which is normal for a puppy. So fever's good. Right side cultures have come back. So the cultures that they took on Friday the 25th from the right side, they are back. They are still showing absolutely no growth of anything. So
Okay, hold on. Morgan with the ghost. Morgan with another ghost. Morgan with a baseball. KO Heather with the perfume. Ocean says, thank goodness. Morgan, thank you so much. I just like the old night. Morgan with the perfume. We are currently giving updates, guys. So, again, if anybody wants to see me do the truffle shuffle from the Goonies, I will do that. If we reach one of two accomplishments tonight, if we get 99 followers and reach 100, 13K followers total. So, and you guys will also give the grace of like the videos. Or if we raise $100 on this live tonight, then I will also do that. Again, just trying to keep things live and funny with everything going on. Robbie, with that follow.
Bowser's giving you a window lick of appreciation.
Guys on YouTube, tap that screen,
and
double tap that like button.
High five. Thanks for that follow.
So cultures on the right side still are showing no growth. So microbacteria.
Thanks,
and
Heather.
then
We appreciate that.
They start with A's, and they're one's a bacteria that grows without oxygen, and one is a bacteria that grows with oxygen.
So anaerobic and aerobic.
How did you know that?
Because I'm a certified personal trainer.
Okay, so both of those, neither are growing. Graham Stain's not showing anything yet. So that makes us believe that that right side is currently remaining infection-free. Left side, cultures are still pending. We're still hoping to get something from that biopsy of the tissue. But all in all, guys, stable news for tonight. And that's kind of where we're at. So they are continuing to hold him just because of the last 2 weeks. They don't want to discharge too soon.
So yeah, we're still not sure what's going on with that. Morgan, thank you. Newport with another with another dino. Hello, I'm a new follower here. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Melissa B. We appreciate that. Guys, we got 18 people on the U of the tube. If you just double tap your screen, just kind of give Bella a boop that snoop, and it will hit that like button. We would greatly appreciate that.
Newport with those boo the ghosts. Thank you so much, KO Heather. Everybody saying hi, Bella.
Glad here. Welcome into all the OGs. We appreciate that support.
Into the Thunderdome. One of our OG subscribers. Bella's doing her happy wiggles, and Bowser's ready to lick windows. Thanks for sticking with us. You're the Raising the Boxes squad keeps ruling the Thunderdome.
You guys like how she just kind of wormed her way up here in the middle? Isn't she just so majestic, guys?
She always needing some loving, guys.
So, guys, if you guys aren't doing so already, head over and follow us on YouTube. You guys can see this most beautiful picture of Bella right now. It's kind of hard to show on YouTube the way that we have the camera set up. But if you go give us that follow over there on YouTube, you can watch over there and see Bella. Welcome in, Camilla. How are you doing? Yes, and true boxer faction. Bliss with that. Melissa with all those roses. Bliss with that goes. Thank you so much. It is the best to leave, especially if the drains are in, and make sure to wash any dogs' beddings in hot water. Yes, Puck. So right now we're kind of unsure like what the end game is right now, but we are basically kind of excited with the prognosis that we got today.
Yes, and that's
thanks,
honestly,
DJ. We appreciate that.
So, Puck, the way it was kind of explained to me is those drains act as like that fail system. So even if fluid were to start building up in the next, 24 to 48 hours, those drains are already in and it'll start pushing it out, which will help to show the doctors quicker that something is going on. So,
all right, Danielle says, yes, you definitely need snuggles. And with all those shares for that live, thank you so much. Oh, with tons of shares. I was watching old videos when I got the notification you were live. Thanks, KO Heather. We appreciate that. We've actually had several videos do really well lately. Newport with that heart me. GRZ Bo with that very first gift. You could have gave that to anybody, and you gave that rose to us. So we do truly appreciate all of that.
Guys, just a reminder to drop those states into the comment section. We are filling out our map
Hey,
It just
it's
gives me
Bella.
something to
My
do,
goal is to
guys.
sniff out friends in all 50 states. So drop your states in the chat for Bowser claims it as his own.
Ocean,
Don't let him win.
Ocean, it was really great to see you pop on tonight.
Thanks, Ocean. We appreciate that. Yeah, guys, we are definitely doing better. So I was all up here in the video earlier, but Bella kind of took my spot. And, well, with her mood, I'm not going to
Olga.
take that from her. Melissa with that team bracelet. Melissa with 3 more team bracelets. Newport with that hand heart. Melissa with those roses. Tiffany is from New Jersey. Olga is from Illinois. Danielle is from Illinois. Becky's from Minnesota. New York. Oh, Robbie, you're an ICU nurse. Thank you. I work in an ER part-time, but I work for crisis, not medical. Kojo mom with whatever that massive thing was. Guys, I'm going to end up having to do the truffle shuffle here. Robin, thank you so much for Robin's from Kansas. Welcome in. Please drop where you're watching from, as Becky would say. Janet with that follow. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, guys, there's so much going on.
Janice is from Texas. Susie Bella's doing good. We actually had some fun outside time this afternoon. Me and the boys took her out. We played in the leaves, played ball. So definitely helpful.
So Dustin, give us a few minutes and we will give another update on Bowser. We kind of gave a small one. Camilla, welcome in from
Janice Bowser
Pennsylvania.
Is not back.
Dustin, welcome in from Michigan.
Boxer Mama 3 from Ohio.
So the Trash
Kojo Mom
Panda.
with the Trash Panda. Thank you so much, Kojo Mom. That's so sweet of you. Olga with the Boo the Ghost. We got prayers from Nevada. Janice, we do have Texas, but we'll take a second from Texas any day. Olga with another Boo the Ghost. Newport with that money gun. Thank you so much. I can only imagine how Bella is feeling. She is, guys. She honestly, though, was a little bit more lively today.
She went and played.
Yes, we played outside a lot today. So Melissa with that pumpkin. My family's dysfunctional. Hello, welcome. Lisa.
Guys, if you're new in
Iowa
here,
says,
please
"What
head
up,
up and hit.
Box?"
Oops, sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry, please head up, hit that follow button. We'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, guys, I will do the truffle shuffle if we get to 1 or 2 events. If we get to 13K followers, or if we make 100, I almost said 100K. If we make $100 on this live,
ideally, right?
I will do the truffle shuffle and post it for everybody to see for my embarrassment as we continue to deal with all of Bowser's sadness.
I love your TikTok from today. So Becky, honestly, last night we ended the live, and that was the moment.
It's kind of where I just collapsed. Are you able to? Someone's got to sit back so someone
Sorry.
can be on camera. I kind of just collapsed there, and I was like, "Yeah, you kind of you stank." Oh, guys, I got to get something. Hold on, time out. When we get to how many likes are we at right now?
9.7.
When we get to 20K likes, I have something I have to show you guys. Guys, this is good. This is really funny. So once we get to 20K likes, I will go get something to show you guys. So guys on YouTube, how are you guys doing tonight? Double tap that screen. We would greatly appreciate that. Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. Morgan says truffle shuffle, truffle shuffle. Tanya is from Nevada. Melissa with multiple penguins. Watching but multitasking. That's how we are. Morgan with the soccer ball and with the dolphin. What do we got to do for the truffle shuffle? So Newport, if we make $100 this live, then I will definitely do the truffle shuffle. I'll have to figure out when we end the live, it'll tell us kind of where we're at. Oh my gosh, Morgan with gifts, Morgan with more, Melissa with more, Teresa with 34 pumpkins. How's Bowser?
Linda.
Test Camp with that follow.
Bowser's giving you a window lick of appreciation. And Bella's ready to high five. Thanks for that follow.
Guys, I'm just over here filling out my map. So she's
Hold on.
going to react on your emotions. And that, Shannon, honestly...
Dustin says with your shirt on.
No, his shirt's got to be off. Shannon,
Thanks, Janet. We appreciate that.
honestly, that, I think, kind of having not negative news today, that just stable news today, I think that has alleviated some of that stress from us. Again, not out of the woods. We have no idea what tomorrow's going to bring. But I think we really focused on bringing some fun to her and playing outside, and I think that helped today. So
Robin, he is not home. Morgan with another perfume. You guys are just so amazing. Morgan, Kojo's mom. Morgan. I'll make up the difference. You guys are savage. Barbara with those 10 pumpkins. My family is dysfunctional. How is Bowser? All right, guys. Hi, thank you. My dog just had surgery on Monday, so I can relate so much. Tara, so this is actually Bowser's third surgery. You're waiting for MSU to get results too. Yeah, so this was Bowser's third surgery so
Oh
far.
my gosh. Seriously? MSU? Did she say MSU?
She did.
Tara. Oh my goodness, Tara.
All right, so guys, we're gonna give an update on Bowser. I'm gonna let Danny do that. I'm about to have a heat stroke, so I'm gonna get rid of this blanket and turn the fan on. So if you kind of want to go over like what the vet said today from start to beginning.
Sure. So, got my first call about 8 o'clock this morning from our student doctor, which I do really like her. She's been fantastic. Not my favorite, but again, we all have our favorites. But nonetheless, overnight, he had a really great night. Was eating by mouth, but was still getting a lot of IV meds, some higher pain meds. Again, guys, keep in mind, he's got a healing wound on the, well, three healing wounds on the right side, plus a drain tube. And now on the left side, he also has a significant incision site, a lot bigger than the right side, with another drain tube. So keep in mind, guys, we are a mess on both sides right now. He's like my puppy Frankenstein. So, but he had a great night. They had techs with him all night. There was a tech in there studying again with him while he was sleeping, so he's not lonely. We couldn't thank MSU enough for that piece and giving us that kind of peace of mind. But eating by mouth, doing all the things. As of this morning at just before 8, there was still no cultures results back, which we were expecting. So forward fast to about, gosh, what time was it? 4?
Yes.
4-ish. I received another call basically giving us kind of the same information. He's fever free. It has returned to normal. They were working on a plan to wean him off IV fluids and antibiotics, getting him straightly on oral medications, wanting to get him off the higher doses of pain meds, getting him on more manageable home meds.
Can we time out for a second?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm kind of scared. Like, I wasn't really hoping this truffle shuffle thing was going to be a whole thing. I didn't think it was going to happen. I'm just saying.
Our community goes challenge.
I was shooting for the moon and hoping for the stars. And now I'm kind of scared.
So they were weaning off some of the meds just to get a better baseline. So basically, historically, we know what happened is Saturday. So for surgery on Friday, Saturday, he was good. They sent him home. Sunday, we crashed and burned. So we're trying to not let that happen again. So they are being super what is the word I want? Diligent. No, that's not what I want.
Hypervigilant.
I was like,
Yeah, that's what happens when you're married. You just pick up randomness.
And keeping him just until we know. That's strictly what it is. We just need to know. So cultures are remaining.
So basically, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Culture. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Cultures are still showing negative as of 2 p.m. today. We just keep hoping that something shows. Like, we just need something to show. They've got him on 2 different kinds of antibiotics. One to treat.
Titrate.
No, one to treat. What's the A word?
Anaerobic.
And what's the other A word?
Aerobic.
Basically 2 to cover both is where we're at until we can figure it out.
Yeah, and so basically they kind of, like, if we really wanted to take Bowser home today, we could have. But Danny even said, like, even if they offered for us to come and get him today, she would say she was going to fight for him to stay based on everything that's going on. All right, guys, continue tapping that screen. We are up to 20K. Let me get caught up on all the comments.
Because there's 60 of them.
And then I'm going to show you guys something that's absolutely hilarious. See, Becky, I always lose my clothes. I'm consistent. Kojo Mom with that ghost. I just watched all your videos. Thanks, Tara. We appreciate that. It has been a roller coaster. Guys, if anybody's new in here, please hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate that. I tap my way right alive. I've heard of that. I've never done that myself. Joy, welcome in from Louisiana. I worked with you guys in Bowser at the first time he was in Sending Love.
Miranda! No, it's not. It is. Oh, my Lanta, you're like one of my favorite humans.
Thank you so much, Miranda. Yes, Stephanie, I am feeling a million times better today. I am feeling almost human. Kojo Mom with that donut. Morgan with that finger heart. Boo the Ghost. Morgan with more. Oh, my goodness, guys. Aaliyah, welcome in from Ohio. Glad he's eating. Guys, I'm gonna try to call out all the gifts, but I can't promise. Morgan with the hippo, Morgan with the give me the votes, Kojo mom sharing stuff, Aaliyah with that pumpkin, Angie with that follow.
Bowser here. Thanks for the follow. Now, if only you could throw a snack or two. Just kidding, but seriously, snacks are welcome.
Morgan with the cat paw, Kojo mom with the ghost, looking for the first sub alive. Look at that. So Joy, we just said that, and we did get that first sub. Thank you so much. As we get caught up, Wow's prayers have been answered. Teresa with more. You didn't think the mods were going to... Yeah, Morgan, I'll be honest. I did not... I was not expecting this. I'll be 100% serious.
You guys are just too much.
Teresa with another ghost. Thank you so much. Newport with a ghost. Sent him home early in my eyes. Yeah, Heather, we kind of agree. Yes, Olga, we're at 20K, guys. I will get that in a second. Let me get caught up in the comments.
And that's honestly with Art the surgeon from yesterday. She's like, I'm not doing that again.
Stephanie said, good plans. Stephanie, I'm feeling a lot better. We appreciate it. KO Heather says, truffle, shuffle. Yeah, Miranda, you definitely got that follow back because we appreciate you so much. I have been so worried about Bowser all day. Nancy, thank you. All right. Ease 422 with that. All right.
Bowser
Can you
here.
try to
Thanks
get
for the
caught up?
follow.
I got to go grab something.
Now,
Okay.
if only you could throw a snack or two. Just kidding, but seriously, snacks are welcome.
Angie with that subscription. Thank you so much, Angie. Please direct message us and we will get you in that subscription group if you so choose to be.
Oh, Bella, you're such bougie.
Yeah, I know. Kojo mom with those 20 pumpkins. Morgan with 3 pumpkins. Is he being careful? So, Theo, he is actually not home yet. He had a 3rd surgery as of yesterday, and so we're kind of holding.
Can you
and
come over
he's
here?
still hospitalized at this moment.
No.
Yes, guys, drop where you're watching from. We are looking to fill out our map. Friends in 50 states. I haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah, so everybody please drop those states in that comment section.
Haven't stopped thinking about him, you guys, and I keep visiting him when I'm at school. Miranda, so yeah, I have to tell you. So every time we walk in there, my gosh, we have been there a lot.
So when we took, sorry to interrupt you, but when we took him in, was it Sunday night? Like I had to carry him in because he was so lethargic, and like I sat him down, and the first doctor says, "Is that Bowser?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "All right, we'll take him right back." Like we didn't even check in. We didn't even do anything.
Get through a triage.
I sat him down, and one of the doctors came and got him, and literally just took him back. All right, guys. Before we get to the rest of the comments, like I said, when we get to 20K, I wanted to show you guys this. So I stopped at Bath and Body Works today. And I got the body spray for Danny that I was talking about in the video. So Danny will no longer stink the rest of the day. Like
I don't smell.
I stopped and got the body spray today, and then I bought multiple hand sanitizers from Bath and Body Works. So don't worry, guys. I took care of the stinky problem. Danny will no longer stink like in our videos. So I got it, guys.
Apparently, you're just going to continue to stink.
And apparently I'm just going to stink because I didn't get anything.
Right. So, Miranda, we were telling the doctor yesterday when we were on the phone with her after the surgery, I was like, I get that my puppy is cute, but I cannot have him be like VIP status anymore. Like, I'm done. Like, I quit. I always want him to come home.
Morgan with more pumpkins. Welcome in, Heather. Heather Bowser is not home. We got Texas. Welcome in, Aubrey. Hi, Hillary. Guys, if anybody's new here, please hit that follow button. We'd greatly appreciate that. BLN Mayo, thank you so much for that pumpkin. Go Bowser, keep healing. That's exactly what we are hoping for. Heather's from Michigan, Hillary's from Indiana. BL Mayo, I'm going to call it, is from Texas. Welcome in, Brian. Share the live. Angie's from Indiana. Easy is from Alabama. Morgan with more pumpkins. Oh my gosh. Bunch of people with more pumpkins. I can't do it anymore.
Brittany says, OMG. Poor Danny. Yes, you guys. It's fine. Aubrey, we'll give another update here soon. You guys are awful. You want to love up on Dad.
Come here, baby.
Morgan's pretty girl.
Oh, well, okay. Now we're going to...
You guys, it's a good thing that I am.
Can we not be dramatic?
I'm a good sport. Can everybody say hi to Bella Girl? See, she missed her brother. Huh. No Pennsylvania here. I'm from PA. Our map is doing decently, but not great. So drop your states into the comment section. Let us know where you are watching from. We're working on 50 friends in 50 states, guys. We got Kenny from Oklahoma. Welcome, welcome. What's happening over on the YouTuber?
Not much. Janet left the last comment. She said she's glad that we're feeling a little bit better today. So
Honestly, guys, it's come down to like we just have to try. We just have to keep trying. Tattooed Blondie is from Nebraska. Welcome in. Hi, Bella. She's all side-eye, right? You guys, look how she's so...
Can Bella shake hands? Yes, she can shake hands and high five.
Mhm.
And
Love Mama.
she can lay down. Bella's pretty smart. We were working on rolling over, but we kind of got lazy. But
She's too chunky.
Bella's gotten chunky over the last like 2-3 weeks, guys. Like she just thicker than a Snickers. Hi, baby
I
girl.
just want to kiss her face. Yes, it's seriously the cutest. It's the best. It's the best. Jamie is in. Welcome in, Miss Jamie. Hers is depressed. She's better.
Yeah.
We played outside today.
She did play outside. She is feeling a little bit better today. So
It was like 80 in Michigan today. It was weird. Like the leaves are falling and the kids are in shorts. It's like super confusing.
guys, we are up to 6 new followers. We greatly appreciate that. So if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that follow button. It really helps supports Bella and Bowser's Live. And then if you guys haven't done so already, head over and watch just some of those videos. Watch the entire things, ask questions. Guys, anybody that helps comment on those videos, that if you watch the entire things, it really sends it back out to the For You page.
The side eye is
I wonder
real.
if someone said something with like a specific face, if we could catch Bella's face. But the thing is, guys, she's so happy that like I'm just holding her, she won't go anywhere.
Yeah. Blynn with that boo the ghost. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Queen with that
it's Bella.
follow.
Thanks for following. If you ever need a positive pick-me-up, I'm your girl. Just don't expect me to share my treats.
Hear that, Queen? She don't share her treats.
Dime, thank you so much, Stacy, with that
Thanks for the
follow.
Now, who's up for a game of try to catch Bowser's tail? Wait, what? My tail is not a toy. Too late. They're following us now. We're stuck together, buddy.
Queen, no problem. Glad you're following us now. Bella is such a diva. Is he doing better? Grace, we will give another quick update in just one moment. Let me get
At
caught
like
up.
35K likes, we'll give another like full update on everything. And then we didn't make a video yet, but we probably should for everybody.
Yeah.
So they
Hi. What's happening?
she just kind of crashed.
She gave. I wouldn't share my treats either. No. She's and you guys, like you have no idea. So because Bowser's not here, like she's queen of the castle again. And between my mom and us, like I don't think she's had an ounce of dog food.
She's
in
been
days.
getting extra stuff. I'm not gonna
My
lie,
mom
guys.
sent home baggies because my mom has a daycare, guys, and so both of the dogs are like well seasoned in the daycare, especially her. And so leftover like peanut butter and jellies, toast and eggs in the morning, like everything goes into a bag for Bella, and it gets sent home for Bella because she needs it. Is what I hear.
She does need it, guys.
Savin Piper with that pumpkin, Jamie with that FYP. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, guys, we got our first our subscriber of the live, and Angie, if you're still in here, shoot me a message so I can get so I can get you added into that subscriber only line group. Let's see if we can get our second subscriber of that live. It really helps support Bowser during his journey.
Haley with that follow.
Thanks for the follow. Now, who's up for a game of try to catch Bowser's tail? Wait, what? My tail is not a toy. Too late. They're following us now. We're stuck together, buddy.
Yes,
Elizabeth,
absolutely.
this is Bella. Bowser's not home with us yet. This is just a Bella.
This is Bowser's sister. They're legit siblings, brother and sisters from litters 2 years apart. So yeah, when we get to 35K likes, we will give another full update of Bowser. If you guys could head up, hit that follow button, we would truly appreciate that.
And then drop your stage.
And like I said, guys, if we get up to if we make $100 on this live, or we get up to 1,300 or 13K subscribers, I will do the truffle shuffle. Videotape it. It's not going to be pretty. I'm thicker than a Snickers over here after quitting my diet for 2 weeks after I'd lost like 20 some pounds. But it's okay. We'll get back on it.
Monday. Monday's the deal.
Monday we're going to get back on exercising and eating healthy. Trumper boys, thank you. Trumpet boys, thank you for that follow.
That was
Thanks for following. Bella and Bowser
The T
welcome
was
you
hidden.
to the pack. Get ready for more
It
possum
blends in with your jacket.
Avengers.
Tara's from Michigan, so yes.
Becky, we do have Minnesota. Guys, I'm looking for Oregon, Montana, the Dakotas, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico. Some of those.
So if you haven't done so already, listen to Bowser Boy for a second. Even though he's not here, he's here in spirit.
Night,
Hey
Autumn.
everybody, we're looking for 50 friends in 50 states. Drop your states into the comments section or I'll pee in your shoe.
So guys, hear
Boy,
that?
this is
Drop
where-
those states into the comment section. You two over here in the U of the Tube, drop those states into that comment section. We would greatly appreciate it.
There we are, guys. Drop them, drop them. They just texted in your family.
It's my brother asking how Bowser's doing, so I'll message
We
him
got
back after.
Brittany from Virginia.
Teresa says, North Carolina, not in my shoes, of course. Johnny, would that follow? Thank you, Johnny.
Bowser's giving
I'm
you
sorry,
a
that's not
window
Johnny.
lick of appreciation. And
Joni?
Bella's ready
Joni.
to high five.
Joni, I
Thanks
apologize.
for that follow.
Guys, it's hard to, like, the names come in at like a light gray and it kind of blends in with like Danny's sweater at the bottom. So, yeah, so continue tapping. Once we get to 35K, we will give a full update on Bowser Boy and how he's doing, what our plan is, what our hopes are. And actually, now I think about it, I don't even know if we have a full plan. Masha is in from New Mexico. Joni is from Indiana. Welcome in. And if you're new here, hit that follow button, and the pups will welcome you into that Thunderdome. Welcome in, Miss Hannah.
Guess who just rolled into the Thunderdome? One of our OG subscribers. Bella's doing her happy wiggles, and Bowser's ready to lick windows. Thanks for sticking with us. You're the Raising the Boxes squad keeps ruling the Thunderdome.
It's funny, guys. That whole lick window part was a whole video.
It was like a whole segment.
It
of
was a
time.
video that we made, and Bowser legit was licking windows. Sorry, I'm late. I was trying to.
Yeah, Hoosier
sleep, guys. I came home and took a 10-minute power nap. Like, I don't know. Danny says it was 10 minutes. It felt like a few hours. I felt absolutely amazing.
Yes, it did. Queen. Yes.
Yes, Queen, it did, because Bowser actually was licking windows
He
one
used
night.
So our couch prior to, so on the opposite side of the living room, we have like this huge like bay window, and my couch used to sit on against that wall, and he would put his nose up to it and he would lick. We have actual video of it.
Yes. So if you go back farther, you can actually see that video of Bowser like licking windows.
Hey,
Brandy and
Brett.
Chesney, thank you so much. Or Brian, thank you so much for that heart me. So yes, we appreciate all those heart me guys. We keep getting alerts because again, we're not like super savvy. It says your team has completed the first stage of requests. Those teams cheers have been unlocked for all team members to send.
I don't know what that means.
I have no clue what it means either. Brian, with those cheers, thank you so much.
Animal lover with that goat boo the ghost. Oh my god, those ghosts are so cute.
Oh my god, I need to go watch that after the live. I'm so excited to be part of this family.
Aw,
Thanks, Queen. Thank you. And Queen, another thing you could do if you want is if you hit that subscribe, we make it as cheap as possible. It's like $2.79. And if you subscribe, we do have a Line app that's only for our subscribers. And they get the most updates. So like the video I posted this morning, I sent to the Line app. We sent several videos of like Bella eating popsicles last night. And so we send a lot of stuff there. Like all the updates for Bowser goes to the Line app first. So that all the subscribers get the first updates on them. And then, we just have general conversation. There's tons of super positive, supportive people in there. So look, if you're looking for a positive, supportive community, hit that subscribe button and send me a message and we can get anybody added into that Line group.
We do get feral from time to time.
Yes, we do. And I usually
It's Hannah's fault.
I usually will ask like the subscribers, like, hey, somebody pissed me off. Will you guys go comment on this video?
Go take care of it.
Because I don't have the energy for it right now, especially with everything going on with Bowser. Like, I don't have the energy to deal with mean people. So, thank you.
We let them.
KO Heather would cheer, stick Stephanie with that heart.
Billy with that follow.
Thanks for the follow. Now, if only you could throw a snack or two. Just kidding, but seriously, snacks are welcome.
Hannah with 12 team cheers. Bliss. Billy with that heart me. Thank you so much.
We are. Why? There's so many.
Heart me's. I like how Hannah just laughs. Yeah.
Yes, Hannah does. She does.
She does a lot to help support. Guys, if you guys are watching over here on the U of the Tube, double tap that screen, hit that like button. We'd greatly appreciate that. You guys feel free to interject into the conversation.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my God,
I'm
I'm
assuming Warrior Bowser is doing okay. Animal, we'll give a update in just a moment.
I like how Morgan says that's our girl. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Stop moving around. You're gonna wake Bella. Yes. God forbid, right, guys? Gonna wake the Bella. Oh, don't worry. Brandon and I already informed Hannah what you'll be doing with
Oh.
the truffle shovel.
All right,
Hannah
guys.
jumped in so fast.
So-
She's like, what is going on?
So we are up to 35K. So again, Danny's the one that spoke to the doctor. So I'll have her give the specific updates on Bowser Boy. But first, before we do that, if anybody's new here, please head up and hit that.
Mindy with that follow-up, but what he's trying to say, but was also dying in the process, was if you haven't done so already, guys, hit that follow button for us. Don't poke the hand. Billy with that subscription. Oh my gosh, Billy.
Billy, thank you so
Love
much.
it.
I love it. So Billy, send us a message that just says subscribe, and I will get you added to that subscriber only group Line app.
Yeah, right. You like choke on you.
DM, thank you for that follow.
Thanks for following.
Okay, pause
Bella
it.
and Bowser
Keep going.
welcome you to the pack. Get ready for more
There you go.
awesome
Oh,
Avengers.
button.
I don't know.
Mindy, thank you for that follow.
Bowser's giving you a window lick of appreciation. And Bella's ready to high five. Thanks for that follow.
Welcome in, Dylan. Okay, go
All
ahead.
right, guys. So Bowser update. So as of about 4 o'clock today, he is stable. Vitals are good. He has been fever-free since last night, so that is also a very good sign. Stop it.
I forgot you could see the camera. Anyways,
Such a
focus.
child.
Squirrel.
Fever-free, so that's all good. So right side remains very, very good. The right side drain output is doing fantastic. Cultures on the right side are still not growing anything, which is good and bad at the same time. Good because there's no active infection. Bad, we still have no idea what happened. Left side, the side we did surgery on last night, looking good, draining appropriately. We're still waiting on the cultures. They've run a couple specific like environmental bacteria that they're checking on. Those do take a little bit longer to grow, so we're kind of waiting on those. What are the names of those again?
So they ran them for aerobic and anaerobic. So aerobic are bacteria that take oxygen. Anaerobic are bacteria that don't take oxygen.
So however that goes into play, we're checking for those. And then some microbacteria type things, gram stains, things like that. So we're kind of just waiting on that left side. But those drains are in. Those drains are kind of our fail-safe mechanism here of if fluid starts to retain again in that body, those drains are going to force it out. So the idea is to keep those drains in until we kind of really know what's going on. So that's the update. Again, guys.
That's part of it. So the other part was basically they said like if we really wanted to force it, we could take Bowser home today. But the surgeon, and again, I want to keep reiterating, like a lot of this is coming from like the surgeon because Bowser's case is so extreme and so rare. Like there's a hierarchy and this is again just our understanding of it. There's a hierarchy right now that they're following at MSU, and
ECC,
and like the biggest of wigs doctors are the ones making all of Bowser's decisions because now this is his third surgery that he's had to have, and
everybody's doing a lot of these things.
Yeah, and so the surgeon that made the decision was like, hey, we want to keep him overnight at least for 24 more hours to monitor, and then you might be able to pick him up as early as like 11 o'clock tomorrow, but maybe a little bit later because we kind of want to see how things go because we sent him home. He was home for like 24 hours? Not even 24 hours, and he had that temperature, and we had to rush him right back. So they're kind of holding him for extra longer this time, and so they're just kind of playing it moment by moment to kind of see how things are going.
Yeah, so they're going to take him off all of the IV type, so the IV antibiotics, the IV fluids, kind of all of that's coming off tonight per the student doctor that I talked to, in hopes of getting him transitioned to what he would be on to be able to come home and to see how he's going to do with that. Again, guys, he's got 2 significant incisions with drains, so pain management is difficult, and it's hard.
And so, like, the main thing is, like, they wanted to remove the IV antibiotics, which are significantly stronger than, like, the oral antibiotics, and then start that tonight before they send him home. Because that's probably what they're thinking is that, like, he was fine on the IV antibiotics, and that's why he never spiked a temperature while he was there. But obviously, we're not able to provide those antibiotics at home. And
I would go through a class if I had to figure it out.
And so I think, well, and for him to stay per day, if this is nothing to an extra, but a per day in the ICU, I think is like $200.
It's like $230 something.
Yeah, and so I don't know if like that was their concern of like they want to hurry up and get him home to try to save us, an extra $200. But at this point, when you spent 22 grand on Bowser to like save his life, like $200 is just a drop in the hat. Like
Pocket change.
let's keep him there and keep him safe at this point. So
Like, and keep in mind, guys. So it's $200 to continually to hospitalize him. It's $300 or ish, $280 something to walk through the ER doors again.
just to bring him back. Hey Hunter, welcome
So
in,
to
buddy.
me,
How have
I'm
you
like,
been?
it's really a no-brainer. Like, keep him. Let's make sure he's safe.
Don't poke the hand. Newport says I'm new. Okay, Newport. I believe. Welcome in, Brittany DM. I think I got.
Newport's not new.
I know. I like it how he said
Masha's
that.
like, welcome.
Masha's like, welcome.
Newport's not new. Newport's been around a minute or two.
Newport's been a huge supporter. Newport, guys, I have to give Newport a shout out. Not only has he donated to like the GoFundMe, but he also sent money to the Cash App to donate, and he's been blowing up the gifts today.
Like,
So Newport, you are
amazing.
truly just an amazing person, and we truly appreciate having you here in this community.
Masha's our little ghost in here.
Masha's like always here, but you don't know
Nope,
that she's
she's
here.
here.
She's just kind of quietly lurking. Yes,
Yes.
that is Bella snoring.
Christy, treats for Bowser the Warrior. Oh, thank you so
Yes,
much. Yes, lots
absolutely.
of treats. I can't wait to have him home again, you guys. I feel like every time we get him home, it's like we feel this like
Animal Lover says thanks for the update. Christy with that paper crane, thank you so much. Guys, if you're new in here, please hit that follow button. We greatly appreciate that. And then, guys, we did start a sub wave. We've got 2 subscribers in the last few minutes. Let's see if we can get 5. We've never done the full 5 sub wave. I think they give you 15 minutes to do it. So you really got that jacked up like it's like Kitty Wampus.
I just got tired and had to lean back.
So let's see if we can fill out that full sub wave.
And in the meantime, guys, drop your states into the comments. We got 60 friends in here, and only half of my math is filled out. And I know we're not all from the same state here.
So, all right, listen to Bowser, guys. Remember, Bowser is 6, so you got to listen to everything he
Hey
says.
everybody, we're looking for 50 friends in 50 states. Drop your states into the comments section, or I'll pee in your shoe.
This is very true. Alita with that share. Christina sent those.
Luna with that heart me, thank you so much. Christy with that ghost. Billy with
I might be new.
Beelies
Right.
with that ghost. I might be new.
We can pretend you're new. It's fine. I hope he can come home soon for good. And Savin Piper, that's like when we bring him home this time, we want that to be the case. And so I think that's why we're trying to be so patient and kind of just let them figure it out. Because again, I don't want to bring him home and do
Luna-
this again.
Luna, that is kind of the hope, is that we hope that he is. I feel like we're nowhere close to out of the water. And that's what I was telling Danny when we took him back to the vet last time. Or no, it was like yesterday when we agreed to have like the 3rd surgery. And I told Danny, I was like, the thing that sucks about this is we're nowhere close to out of the water. Like if the surgery goes the best, and this is the best case scenario, they get the infection, they find out the cause, like they start treating the cause. Worst case scenario, we're still 4 to 6 weeks deep into his care, into his incisions, into follow-ups, into appointments. Like, so even if in best case scenario, we're still 4 to 6 weeks of just hoping nothing goes wrong, hoping the incisions heal correctly and don't get reinfected, and
Not
it's
letting
just-
him out of the house, basically, like bubble wrapping.
yeah,
him
and we have
like,
to put him on. And Bowser likes to be outside, so we have to put him on a leash just to walk him out to go potty. So at 2 a.m. when he's waking Danny up, because heaven forbid, like I don't wake up at night, guys.
the house
And
could be on fire. I don't think.
there'd be a level 5 hurricane, and I just sleep through it. I meant to say tornado. I don't know why I said hurricane, but like I'm super heavy sleeper. I don't wake up at all. I want to get to Hunter's comment. Says good mornings. Marching season ended last week, and I'm going back to Clovers. Hey, good for you, man. That's awesome. Way to take the job back and start making some money. Welcome in, Hunter from Indiana.
2 weeks later, he got hit by a car. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible.
That is absolutely awful.
Billy's from
Pennsylvania. Mindy's from Iowa. Brandy with that heart me.
We got Michigan. Ooh, Christina's from Wisconsin.
Jennifer with that follow.
Thanks for following. Bella and Bowser welcome you to the pack. Get ready for more possum adventures.
Also, guys, if you would be ever so kind that just click our bio and head over and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We would greatly appreciate that. It really helps supports both platforms. As right now, like we're trying to get monetized over here on YouTube, and all that funds will obviously go towards Bowser's Care. Everything that we make here is going towards Bowser's Care. Obviously, the GoFundMe goes towards it, and everything. Because right now, Bowser's total cost is up to $22,000. The first surgery and event was $12K. The second event was $5K, and then right now they're estimating between they said 7 would be the top, and as of right now, we're into that estimate. So basically between like 5 to 7. So right around like 22K if we hit the maximum amount this time. So it is definitely taxing and definitely hard, but I feel like I would do anything for this dog at this point.
Jennifer, with that follow, what's his Danielle Bowser box? You're new here. What's his history? Danielle, so outside of just probably a month ago, he's been a very healthy puppy. He was diagnosed.
Thanks, Hunter. We truly appreciate that.
About a month ago with what they thought was Hod's disease. We'll come to find out that was a complete misdiagnosis, and he actually had started fighting an infection within his chest. For about 8 days before we knew it, he ended up going septic, needed to have exploratory surgery. They opened up his chest. It was kind of a mess. We had him home. He was in the hospital for what, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days?
He was gone 8 days total the first
8
time.
8 days total. We had him home 5 days.
4 days, 3 days.
4 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
Had to rush him back. Had to have a revision of that side. Was there another 2 days? 3 days, 1 day. I don't know, guys.
So he was gone. He was there 8 days, back home 4 days. Was went back. Was there
2 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Was back for less than 24 hours. Went back, and he's been there since Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then tomorrow. So he'll be there 4 days.
Yeah. So had to have another surgery yesterday. Infection on the left side now. So we're just kind of trying to figure it all out. Why
Thanks, Hunter. We truly appreciate it.
Okay,
Okay, guys, hold on. We got to pause. So those that are in here, those who watched the video earlier. So I was with one of my peoples at work today and in the community. And I was joking with Danny that she smelled and that she needed some warm vanilla sugar. So I stopped at Bath and Body Works. So I did get Danny the warm vanilla sugar from Bath and Body Works. And then I proceeded to get her a couple smell good hand sanitizers. So hopefully Danny doesn't smell anymore, because last night obviously we were both stinky. But guys,
I wasn't stinky. I don't understand why you think I stunk.
Guys, it's all part. Once you're married for so long, and we've been so stressed out the last 7-8 days, or last 3-4 weeks. And I don't know if you got any of the guys that seen the video of Hannah yelling at people. Like she said, we're not necessarily yelling at anybody individual. We're just yelling at the situation because
this is ridiculous.
Being in and out of the hospital with him, all the money we've had to spend, how expensive everything is, and just all the frustration.
Traveling back and forth, it's exhausting.
It's a 2-hour travel there and back for the vet, and then you're there for 4 or 5 hours each event, and then then you're waiting for phone calls.
Not to mention we were traveling to and from to visit him for 15 minutes.
And we did that for 4 straight days. And then not only that, but there's massive construction where we're at. So that sometimes our drive is now taking an hour and a half because the traffic is slowed down so much. So everything has just been a huge...
I'm grateful it's not winter.
...pain in the ass. Yeah, exactly. Why do they make medical care for animals so high? It's so sad. And Danielle, the crazy part is that we have to pay half of whatever the highest estimated cost is before they'll start the procedure. So the new high estimate based on the new admit was $7,000. So we had to put $3,500 down before they would even start the process. And again, I'm not holding it against them. They have to get paid. They have to pay for medical supplies. It is what it is, but it's I just feel bad for people. If you can't pay that up front, you're
what do you do?
What do you do? You're just kind of screwed. Savin Piper with that FYP. Hi, Spudser. Guys, if you're new in here, please continue hitting that follow button. We appreciate that. Night Newport, we appreciate it. Lori Brown with that follow.
Bowser here. Thanks for the follow.
Daniel.
Now, if only you could throw a snack or two. Just kidding, but seriously, snacks are welcome.
At Danielle Sweetheart, they are family member, 100% Vet Tech here. They make medical care so high because of Big Pharma. Absolutely. Erica.
Well, and then not only that, but we live in a sue-happy world. Everybody wants to sue somebody, so you have to make enough money just in case for the lawsuit. Surgery on what? I'm heartbroken. So, Danielle, I know you're new in here, so the best way to kind of explain it is just go through and watch the last 15 to 20 videos we posted. Outside of a couple of them, most of them are all specifically Bowser and his story. But I think let's say 55K likes, and we will go into another. Let's do 55K likes, guys. We will explain the entire story of Bowser from the start to the beginning. So it'll take probably 5 minutes for us to explain it. So once we get to 55K, Danny and I will explain the whole entire story of Bowser, and it is crazy. Like we've considered, like I know I just talked about like people being sued, but we even considered suing our previous vet. So
not the where he is now, but
Correct.
the ones that misdiagnosed him.
you should have gotten her a Winter Candy Apple.
The
Oh,
sanitizer smell.
that's my favorite smell, so that's the one I bought. Chinese Spy Balloon, welcome in. I hope he gets better. Chinese Spy Balloon, it's been a minute. Welcome in. We appreciate you
There's
stopping
been
in.
a lot of familiar faces.
That sounds like a nightmare. Yes, Erica, it has been the definition
Yes.
of a nightmare.
Yeah, stick around. You're vet tech. You can maybe shed some insight.
Okay, need to take the boys out. Thanks. All right, Animal Lover Sherry, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for all
so
that
much,
support
Sherry.
tonight. We appreciate that. User with that follow.
Bowser here. Thanks for the follow. Now, if only you could throw a snack or two. Just kidding, but seriously, snacks are welcome.
Cindy with that follow.
Hey, it's Bella. Thanks for following. If you ever need a positive pick-me-up, I'm your girl. Just don't expect me to share my treats.
For Bard with that follow.
Thanks for the follow. Now, who's up for a game of trying to catch Bowser's tail? Wait, what? My tail is not a toy. Too late. They're following us now. We're stuck together, buddy.
As a vet tech, this breaks my heart. Thank you, Erica. Exactly. Me and my wife and our 9 dogs send our thoughts and prayers. And Newport, thank you so much. You've been absolutely amazing. We truly do appreciate that.
Sheila with that
Sheila with that follow.
Sheila, once we
Bowser's
get...
here. Thanks for the follow. Now, if only you could throw a snack or two. Just kidding, but seriously, snacks are welcome.
Thinking of you guys, MSU is a great place. He's in wonderful hands. Vet tech filing from Minnesota.
I love how many vet techs have been here tonight. It's been neat.
I was just gonna comment out. I'm like, this is absolutely amazing.
So guys,
Love it.
and that's the thing is like we're just been trying. Like part of like we started wanting to share Bowser's story because it's so unique. Basically, when Bowser had to go in for like his first surgery, they told us that like it's rare to have a second surgery. They said it's not uncommon, but it's very rare to have a second surgery. And then they did the second surgery, and then they're like, it's extremely rare to have this third surgery. And so, like, extremely, extremely rare that now we're having a third surgery. Like this, from our understanding, and we're going to actually ask the surgeon, maybe when we pick him up, of like, is this the kind of stuff that goes into textbooks? Like, is this the kind of
textbook dog?
like, is this the kind of stuff that goes into like, will they write like a periodic review on this? And like, this is the kind of stuff they talk about in seminars and stuff like that. So I feel like this is like a super rare thing. The
And
fact
if
that
you
now they've had to do 3 surgeries
with really an
within like a
cost.
month of each other. So like his whole situation is just extremely rare.
Yeah, it's been within a month that all.
Welcome
of
in,
this has
Ashby.
happened.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine, Ashby.
Welcome in, Ashby. How have you been? So sorry, it's been busy. I love seeing a lot of the people we haven't seen in a minute. And guys, we appreciate that support. I was telling one of my colleagues at work today that this community here has made this journey so much more bearable. Just all the supports, all the kind words. And I think I was talking, no, I don't remember who I was talking to. And I was like, I haven't got a single negative word really from anybody on this platform.
A couple here and there, but they're not.
Not really. I mean, there was one, but it wasn't even really negative. It was just kind of, I mean, what they were saying was real, but it was just not time and place.
Right.
So.
He's 100% Morgan, living up to his name.
It sounds like he's, yes, exactly. So as Bowser would say.
I'm the whole problem.
Bowser, can you say it a little louder for the people in the back?
I'm the whole problem.
I responded to that, I think.
Horse
with that follow.
I think it says horse.
Thanks for following. Bella and Bowser welcome you to the pack.
HROS.
Get ready for more awesome
Heroes.
Avengers.
Savin Piper, tap that screen. Yes, yes, yes. I watched the sad video on YouTube.
Which one, Brittany? A lot of them are sad.
Mike Jean with that follow. Thank you
Just
so much.
just a reminder, guys, if we make $100 on this live and or get up to 13K followers, which I know we're getting close to, then I will do the truffle shuffle for everybody, record it. It's going to be disgusting. But for something a little bit fun for the community, for all the support that you guys have shown us, it's something that I will step out of my comfort zone and do the truffle shuffle if we reach that $100 during this live, or we get to 13K followers. So we will see what happens, but I definitely did not think it was going to go as well as it is. So we will see what
I
happens.
feel like TikTok took that as like challenge accepted. How are we at 13K? I wonder if we had a video hit.
So if the thing with the platform it does is like if you get to like 13.95, it'll show up as 13K. So once you get to like the 5 or above, and it's basically rounding, it rounds up. So when we started the live, we were 99 followers short of 13K. So I would actually have to check the exact number.
So hard to watch a family member go through all this. Yes, it's awful.
Yeah, it has been an incredibly difficult moment. And like guys, yeah, in Newport, that's what I was just saying. So basically once it gets to that 5, it automatically rounds up. And so you have a 50 plus minus of when someone's on there. Or when somebody's at, yeah. So, guys, and like we said, when we get to 55K likes, we will give the full gambit from the. So, if anybody's new in here, stick around. So, we will give the full gambit from the beginning to the end of like Bowser's entire journey of like how this started, how we ended up in multiple hospitals, how all of this kind of happened. Like, and it's a good story. It's gonna frustrate you guys. It's gonna make you guys mad. It's gonna make some of you guys want to rage. So once we get to that 55K, which I think our highest likes total ever
is 55.
I thought it was 62.
Just give up and do the truffle shuffle, Brandon.
Well, we'll see if we get to that amount. Like I definitely will. You guys know me. I'm a man of my word.
He eats dog treats for gosh sakes.
I've eaten dog treats before, but I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube videos. I watched it a couple times before I started the live, but I don't even really know how to do it. I know you just kind of flop around with your belly hanging out, and so we'll see what it is. And I'm gonna look like
gonna be cringe status.
Yeah, it's gonna be like level 10 cringe. And the fact that I even said the word cringe is cringe.
Cringe. All right, guys. Why we're working on getting to 55K. I have 59 friends on in here, and I'm missing so many states on my map. So do me a favor and drop your states on the map. Angie, thank you for the Boo the Ghost. We truly appreciate all that love. And we are officially 1K away.
Yep. All right. Michelle is from Massachusetts. Welcome to Massachusetts. All right, guys, over here. Give me just a second. I need to check something. Hold on.
So we actually did last Friday night. We went Halloween. Costume shopping.
Welcome back, guys. Sorry about
to
that.
Dinner. Just trying to kind of.
Well, we took them to visit my mom, which my mom is like their favorite person, and so we took them to go visit my mom, and went out to dinner and got costumes.
Corrine with that follow.
Thanks for following. Bella and Bowser welcome you to the pack. Get ready for more possum.
All right, guys. So for those that are just joining, stay around. So this will kind of explain the entire journey of the events. So Bowser started limping. He was not himself. He was still eating and using the bathroom normal. And mind you, this is about 4 or 5 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. And so we took him to our vet up here where we live in Central Michigan. And we're like, hey, he's got this hunch in his back. He's got a temperature. He's limping. He's really favoring. He's lethargic. He's not acting. They're like, well, it's either Hodg's disease or another like bone disorder.
Basically, a bad case of growing pains for a puppy.
Basically, it's one of the two things of growing pains. And so they did X-rays, and they're like, well, it's not really prevalent that we see here, but we believe that it's Hodg's. So here, take these gabapentin and this anti-inflammatory. The anti-inflammatory is really going to help take away the pain, and that's what's going to help Bowser Boy. And so we come home, we give it to him, and fast forward 8 days, and he's not getting better. He's really lethargic.
Hold on, though. In the meantime, they had called me twice to check in on him, and I kept saying, he's not getting any better. Like, he still seems like he's in a lot of pain. Okay, give him another dose of gabapentin. So do it 3 times a day. Okay, go ahead.
So he's not getting better. He's still feverish. He's not being himself. He's barely playing, barely moving. Again, super lethargic.
Not eating well.
Yeah, and so Danny gets home on a Friday from work, and she calls me frantic. She's like, Brandon, he's got like a softball-sized mass on him. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to leave work here in a little bit. And like guys, like the size of my fist, like a softball-sized mass.
Came out of nowhere.
On the side of him. And I'm like, so we come home, and we're figuring. I'm like, all right, well, I took my pre-workout. I'm like, I'm going to work out. Let's kind of see what happened. Let's give it an hour. So I finish my workout. I come up, and Danny's like, no, Brandon, like, we need to go. So like we text our vet, because our vet has like a text line that this is still prior to 5. And they're like, well, it could be a bee sting, it could be a bug bite, it could be something. Just kind of monitor it. And if you're overly worried about it, like rush him to like an emergency vet.
And they gave me a list.
Yep. So guys, if you're new in here, please hit that follow button while we're continuing to tell the rest of Bowser's story. And so
now again, I want to be at this point, I'm not being too judgmental on my vet because they're not a 24/7 vet. Okay?
Correct.
They're just a primary vet office.
And so then at this point, we called the Midland vet office, and we're like, hey, this is what's going on. They said he's got HODS, something's not right. Like he's the symptoms are getting worse. Everything's kind of just bad with him right now. He's got the softball. Well, Midland's like, okay, we are an emergency vet. However, we do not have experience with HODS. Like we are kind of like a smaller 24/7 emergency vet. Like this sounds like too of an extreme case for us to deal with. So we're going to recommend you guys to take him to MSU because they have a lot more resources. They have basically everything you need is right there.
And 9 times out of 10, they would have transferred us to them anyways.
Correct. And so that was Friday night. Yep, that was Friday night. So I think we had to hurry up and rush the kids
to my sisters.
To your sister. Like her sister came and got the kids, and the kids stayed with Danny's sister. And then we went to the vet at MSU, and they ran a Gambit test, and they lanced open the side, and they drained out the fluid because they, like, again, softball-sized mass on his side. They drained out the fluid, and at this point, we were at the vet from about 10 o'clock at night, no, we left earlier.
8.
We got there about 8 o'clock at night, and then we were there until 3:30 in the morning, and that's when they were running out. And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna keep him." At this point, we don't know what it's gonna be, and so they call us back the next day, and they're like, "Hey, this is a massive infection, and the only way to heal this infection is with surgery." Exploratory surgery, because through the CT scan, through everything, through the diagnostics, the x-rays, they're like, we can't find anything in there that's causing this. So we're going to do exploratory surgery just on his side, and then we're going to have to go into the chest cavity.
So they put like a decent size, like opened it, looked around, flushed it, looked around some more, flushed it. So ultimately they were looking for a foreign body. We never found a foreign body.
Correct. And so then they do the first surgery. He's in there for 8 days. He's got 3 drain tubes. They tried to put a 4th drain tube in on his opposite side, which is where he had to have surgery. Now, his blood pressure tanked. He bled. So they had to abort that mission. They had to give him blood pressure medications to stabilize his blood pressure. And at that point, we're like, damn, like, okay, this is like he could have died, like when his blood pressure tanked and everything kind of went bad there.
Got a little scary.
So then at that point, they kept him, and we visited him every single day, all but one. So we drove down there an hour one way to visit him for like 10, 15 minutes for like 3 days in a row, then missed a day. Then Danny went, and then he came home the next day. So
2 days.
At that point, we talked to the vet, and we're like, hey, so we talked to MSU's team, and we're like, hey, so he was previously diagnosed with Hodg's disease from this disorder. And so Danny requested all records from our previous vet at the other entity, at the other vet's office. And so they emailed Danny over all of the records on Bowser, all of the x-rays, all visits, all everything that they have on him. They sent to Danny. Danny forwarded it to the doctor. And so then
they pushed everything to MSU radiology. Again, specialists, not even doctors, not even surgeons, everything to the special radiology department to review.
And so the big thing with MSU is like nobody oversteps their specialty. So like if x-rays are done, the radiologist reads it. If it's something with growth, like a biologist reads it. Like they fully like let the experts of that entity focus on it to where like,
and then they come together.
The primary vet like looked and she read the radiology, or she read the x-rays herself. And so then
something. So if you don't know what HODS is, guys, it is a radiograph diagnosis. So if it's not on the x-ray, it's not a diagnosis.
It can only be diagnosed through x-rays.
Only way.
And so then they sent it up to radiology. And then at this point, we've now had to rush Bowser back to the vet a second time. And Danny's like, Brandon, something's not right. He's hot to the touch. Like he's not feeling well. Like we got to take him back. And so.
And wasn't it that left side started looking?
Yeah. So the left side was now bloated versus like the right side, which he had surgery, and it was looking really weird. Again, lethargic. He started doing the hump in the back again, just kind of really difficult. So those are listening, if you're new in here, please hit that follow button. We would greatly appreciate that. We're working on some goals tonight. Hit that follow button. Continue tapping that screen. We would truly greatly appreciate all that love and support, guys. And we will get to all the comments from everybody after we're done sharing Bowser's story. So then they called us and they're like, okay, we need to go on for a second surgery. So mind you, he has incisions side by side that are probably 2 inches apart. Wouldn't you say?
Can I pause for a second? So guys, prior to this, we had kind of explored options with Dr. At. So our current surgeon right now did the second surgery. And initially they had talked at one point going in through the chest.
And like cracking the full chest cavity.
Cracking chest, wide open, taking bones, separating, and really diving in. However, when they did the CT prior to that second surgery, it was found on the outside of the chest cavity. So they felt that they were in a safe place to not open the chest, which made the surgery less invasive, which we were like, yes, beautiful, let's do that. So they did a revision of the first surgery on the right side because there was fluid starting to build up in that area, put a drain back in, and we thought we were okay.
And so then at that point, when we talked to the surgeon, and they said help me out. The radiologist said that there's no indication that Bowser has Hod's disease. But what happened is that he had this initial infection when we took him to the vet. So for 8 days, he had an infection that went untreated with no antibiotics. So that infection actually went septic. And
he was septic in his chest.
He was septic in his chest, and that's what caused so many of the increased problems. So part of us wonders to this day, like if they would have, they said that they should have ran labs when he went there the first time, and they didn't run labs because the elevated white blood cell count would have noticed that right away that he had an infection. So because they didn't run labs, it caused a lot of this to increase. So if they were to run labs, started him on antibiotics, I don't know if all of this would have been prevented. Who knows?
Or would it have been a milder case? Would they have gotten us to MSU quicker? Like, these are the what if questions that
could have been prevented at this point. So then on Saturday, we went and got him. He had been out of surgery for 1 day.
This last Saturday, guys.
Yep, we went and got him. He was home for about 18 hours. We were actually live Sunday, and during the live, like Danny's like, he's hot to the touch, like something's not right. He's hunching. He's refusing to get off the couch. Like if you brought food to him, he'll eat. But everything, like he's regressing and kind of going really downhill.
Really fast.
Really fast. And then like we thought maybe he had like a growth on the left side again, and like we're just kind of really not sure what's going on. And like Danny's mama gut has been like, I've trusted her this entire time. She's been right about everything. So at this point, I'm just she's like, Brandon, we need to do something. So she calls the vet. Then the vet says, hey, if the fever is over 102, like you guys need to bring him in right now. So Danny runs to Dollar General and buys a thermometer. And if anything knows about dogs, like you have to do like a rectal probe through that. And so Danny's just about to shove this thing in there.
At this point, I didn't care.
And I'm like, no, Danny, like you have to put some kind of lube or something on it to like ease it for this dude. And so she takes his temperature and it shot right up to like 103, 104, 105. So 105. And so we're live, and all of a sudden I'm just like, fuck. And Danny, you could hear her yell in the background, end the live, we got to go. And so we ended the live. Like I had to go throw the kids in the car. They were sleeping because they were ready for school.
My mom had been on live to figure out that something was wrong. So both of our phones were being preoccupied. So she calls my work phone as I'm at Dollar General going, what is going on? And I'm like, I don't know. He's running a fever. She's like, I'm jumping back onto live to know if I need to get my house ready for your kids. Like, so she was already aware.
And so like Danny's like, yep. So after we took the temperature, Danny's mom's like, I'm up, just come and drop them off. And guys, throughout this whole process, like her sister and like her sister and her brother-in-law and like her mom and dad are just amazing people that really have helped support us throughout this, like with taking the kids whenever we need to run Bowser to like the vet. It always seems to be at night. It's never early in the day when it's convenient. It's always late at night on a school day. And so then we took him down there. We were down there for about 3 hours. Like the moment we walked into MSU, one of the doctors is like, hey, is that Bowser? Like, again, he's like famous there. And we're like, yes, that's Bowser. She's like, oh my gosh, let me take him back right away.
Like, we didn't even triage him.
Like we didn't even like check in yet. And like they already had Bowser taking him back, looking in to see what was going on. And then at that point, like they did a few different things, and like, okay, we're going to immediately start on saline and antibiotics to kind of help reduce the temperature, because at this point, his temperature is 105. And so then they called Andy the next day, and they're like, "Yep, we did." They end up doing a CT scan. They found like basically,
So they wanted to do, so when we left, they had talked about doing the CT the next day. But when I had talked to the surgeon that did his second surgery, when she called me back, and she was, I mean, devastated that we were back so soon. She goes, I really want to get in, and I want to do a CT of his abdomen and his hind legs. They were looking for a few other things that we hadn't. So they were running some additional infection panels. They were checking for like tick-borne illnesses. They were checking for bloodline infections.
so hold on. So then at this point, Danny calls me and kind of starts telling me stuff. She's like, "This could be a bloodline infection, and it's uncurable, and like he's gonna die." And like it was like that realization of like this dog may not come home. This member of my family member,
and like say it like that.
It absolutely just like destroyed me. And that was the only thing I could hyperfixate on, was at that moment of like, this could be a bloodline disease that we can't cure.
Right. And ultimately, like, the surgeon wanted to be realistic with us because, again, we've asked her to be. We've had some very difficult conversations with her about the reality of the situation of, we don't know if we can fix this. We don't know if we're going to find the infection. We're going to do everything in our power to do that. But she kept going back to, I don't know. And so when she was kind of like, he could have this infection and there ultimately can't figure it out. It was like the reality of like.
And we had already had the conversation with the surgeon of like, what is the quality of Bowser's life? Like he's just turned 5 months. He's had now multiple surgeries. He's been poked and prodded. What is the quality of Bowser's life? Are we putting all this surgery and stuff? Are we doing this for us? Are we doing this for him? Because at what point, like, is his quality of life come into it? And like it's always the white elephant in the room is the money that it's going to cost. Like, nobody really wants to talk about it. You can see that the doctors are uncomfortable talking about it. We're uncomfortable because, again, at a certain point, there has to be, eventually we'll run out of money. The reality is the reality.
And the way that offices work is you can't just charge it. Like, you can't just.
And so it's just like, you're trying to process all this stuff. And then they call back, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? And they're like, he needs a third surgery, and they're going to do it on the opposite side, and then they're going to put a drain tube in on the opposite side. And guys, we got 116 friends in here, which is probably the most we've ever had. So if you haven't done so, please hit that follow button and head over and watch some of our.
Let's just note that for a moment.
Head over and watch some of our videos, as guys, we truly love and support this community and everything that you guys have done for us. And so they recommended a third surgery. He went through the third surgery. The drain tube's in there right now. They said he's doing very well. But it's just, again, hurry up and wait, because now we've done this 3 times. This is the third time surgery. This is like tomorrow, most likely we'll be able to bring him home. Like they kind of said we could take him home today if we want to, but they want to be super cautious, so they're going to keep him the next day. But if we really wanted to go get him, they would be been okay with that. But like, no, at this point, like, he graduated from like the Cadillac of boxers to like a BMW, and now he's a Lambo. Like, we're full on Lambo at this point. This dog cost more than my car, to put things into perspective. And so we're like, nope, we want to be cautious at this point. And so we might be able to go get him tomorrow. It might be around like 11. It might be 6 o'clock at night. It just kind of all depends on like our schedule. We have to figure that out.
And the key is like, we need to make sure he's on the right antibiotics. Like, that is the key. So the one thing that was different about this surgery than the other 2
this is big.
When they got into the left side. So there was the fluid pocket with the infection. But they also found a very dense fibrous spot of something.
Tissue. So the doctor explained it. The best way we can explain it, and correct me if I'm wrong at this, is that dogs have this really neat thing in their body that if a foreign object enters a dog's body, basically the tissue, they
building.
They build tissue around that, and they trap whatever that object, that foreign body is, into the area. So they said that there was significant tissue built up by this back rib on his left side. And so they had to cut out that tissue, and then they sent that tissue in for biopsy to kind of see what caused that. And they said it's very normal for, like, if there's a stick in there or a piece of grass or whatever it is.
It could be something as stupid as a piece of grass seed. Like, at this point, they have no idea, and we may not never know, but she's like, it was reassuring to find this. She goes, we may not know what it is.
She's like, because this is the first time that starts to explain something. She's like,
Something.
because stuff on the other side, nothing was ever explained. But this
It-
starts to explain something of what's
Right.
going on.
And what she truly feels is this was all part of the first mass. And did it potentially, and again, we will never know, did it break when they were doing the flushing and the irrigating and migrate over to a nook or a cranny in the other side, and it ultimately was just left.
And she said,
And it smoldered.
yes, and that was
That's
the word
she used. It's just been smoldering.
It smoldered over there and just kind of kept cooking up, and that's why he started to feel better. All right, guys, now bear with us while we go through the comments and everything.
We have 100 comments to go through.
So, Erica, normally we would do the voices of the dogs, but I think just to try to get caught up, we're not going to do that. Erica, thank you for that follow. Brittany says shared with a couple friends. Thank you, Brittany. Angie with that boo that ghost. Heather shared the live. Michelle followed.
Michelle again.
Michelle
with the
RN
follow.
with that follow.
Kristen with
that follow. Go green.
Yeah.
Go blue. Sorry.
At this point, I may go for MSU. I don't
absolutely.
even care. I
Lala
don't
with
even
that
care.
follow. Lala shared the live. Oh my goodness. Hydroglyphic.
Hype, bro.
Thank you for that follow. Pam with the follow.
How do I get over the sadness of taking a new dog away from his family?
Braden, I don't know about that. That's pretty difficult. If it's a pup, they're kind of used to it. Question could have this or I'm not sure your question. Dawn with that follow. Amanda with the follow. I just saw the video. I'm in tears and I'm really sorry about your dog.
Oh,
thank you so much, Justin. Joy with that follow. Could this have happened to Bella? No, Becky, we don't think it's related. We think it's just random.
No, she's fairly healthy.
Tanya with that follow. Nancy followed and unfollowed and refollowed. How is he doing, Destiny? We just gave the tire update. How recently was he vaccinated?
He was. It's been a minute since he's been vaccinated. So something again that they're all taking into account right now.
That's why they
Braden-
requested all the records from their previous vet's office.
Everything.
Braden
is being
with that
fairly
follow.
closely followed.
Nancy, we kind of went into that. From when the hot symptoms first showed, had he gotten a shot recently?
It had been a month or so, so nothing horribly recent. I'm a hot mess about Bowser. Aren't
We all are. Kimberly with that follow. Wait, what is going on with your dog?
Alexia, go watch the last couple videos.
Jules with that follow. Destiny says, will he be okay? I just got the story about my boxer that I lost due to vet malpractice. Oh my gosh, Boxer Haven, I can't even imagine.
Ugh, it's
Savin Piper with the
awful.
share. Guys, can we get a bunch of... Let's start a share training here. Everybody share the live with 3 or 4 of your friends that would truly enjoy to hear the story. Alexis, I'm so relieved
Sarah
that the
with
good
that
news about
follow,
Bowser
BB with
today
that follow,
sounds like
Robin
things are
with that
healing.
follow,
Yes,
Tiffany with
absolutely,
that
Alexis.
Follow, Sheena with that follow. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, so many
Luna
follows,
with
guys.
that follow. Nancy says we love you. We love seeing you.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
night out. Night Evan Piper. We will keep you guys posted. We've yes, KO Heather. I'm pretty sure we've met our goal. The hand hearts, the good nights, the
Annie with
and
that follow.
That is a vaccine injury. Indy Chris, I'm not sure what you mean.
Do you have to eat a different kind of dog food? Not as of right now.
What could the foreign body be?
They said it
let
could
me-
be a stick. They said it could be anything.
a piece of dog food. I mean, anything. They
So, Indy, Chris, again, at this point, we don't know, but all we do know is that, like, we've sent our vets, our doctors that have him have looked into every little thing that could possibly have caused this. They've ran, guys, if there's a test that exists, they've ran it. Trust me, we spent $22,000 worth of tests and surgeries on this Lambo. So we don't know what's causing it. We just know that it's expensive. So it's this, Fern, we're not saying that. Pamela with that follow, thank you so much. Brooke with that follow. Designer, thank you for that follow. My dog's vaccinated a month before his Hodge showed up. So, Indy Chris, like, again, like, the Hodge diagnosis isn't real. It's not, he doesn't
there's
have,
no radiographic
he doesn't
proof that
have,
he had
he
Hodge.
doesn't have Hodge. It was a false diagnosis.
So yeah, so basically they were too quick to diagnose the Hodge, and if they would have done the blood test, they would have been able to see that his white blood count is literally off the charts.
Betty Jean with that follow. Emily with the follow. Joy shared the live. Aaron shared the live. Truffle Shuffle Brandon probably. Can't wait to see it, Susie. Flick and tick meds are. Boxer Haven with that subscription, Boxer Haven. And if you send me a message, we will get you added to that line group. And this goes along with anybody that hits that subscribe button. We will add you to our subscriber only line group of positive, supportive people. Remember, everything that's donated right now goes to Bowser's Care. And I did tell everybody if we raise $100, if we make $100 in this live or get up to 13K followers, that I will do the Truffle Shuffle, record it, and show it to you guys and embarrass myself in front of the entire world. But at this point, we need the laugh because it has been a crazy, depressing last 4 weeks for us. So anytime I get a chance to laugh, I'm trying to take that. So
Yes, they are.
if you guys want to help me make a fool of myself, hit that follow button and or send gifts. Once we get up to $100 or that, I will definitely make that video.
How's Bowser doing? Elise, we've given an update. We've actually just got through a huge update. Nancy, it's possible. We're not really saying for sure because anything can change overnight. But what we can say at this moment is he is stable. His vitals
Hunter,
are good and he's doing well.
Hunter, that's a conversation we will have to have at a later date, whether we're considering suing the previous vet. I think our main point right now is just getting Bowser Boy home and home and healthy. And then we're going to go from that point because
I can't put my focus on anything else
yeah,
right now.
it's just focus on getting him home. Kelly, thank you so much for that follow.
Good
The
night,
line
good
group
night,
is
good night.
awesome, y'all. Aaron says the line group is awesome. Yes. It is funny, guys, because again, just pissy mood this morning with everything going on with Bowser and stressed out. Like I put in the line group this morning. Just remember, guys, beer's cheaper than bail money, so make smart decisions.
This makes very decision. Are you going to go after the vet? Again, Luna, we just kind of answered that. Like, it's nothing that we're discussing right now.
We haven't decided. Like right now, our focus is getting Bowser home healthy and what that looks like. Because again, like he needs care every couple hours. Like he can be in his kennel, but he needs care every couple hours. So it's like, how did Danny and I change our schedules? And I work an hour away from home, so it's like a lot of it's on Danny. So like, we have to like reconfigure our schedules to make sure we can be home and care for him. So, Elise, you missed it. We'll go over it again at.
Yes. Okay, so Puck and his pup, Bella does not chew on outside of tissues.
But
Bella,
she quit that. She doesn't really do that anymore.
She doesn't. She didn't do sticks. She doesn't do leaves. She doesn't do bark or grass. Bowser is literally human garbage disposal. Like, he will be walking through the yard and just pick up something and eat it, and we never know what it is, and I'm constantly chasing and getting things out of his mouth. Like, the boys and their Nerf guns. Like, the boys had left...
I can make people laugh. Why did the
something else
skeleton
on the
not
ground,
ride the
and I was
coaster?
like, pick
'Cause he
that
had
up.
no guts.
He will eat it. Like, dryer
That's a good one,
sheets.
Hunter.
Like, we have to be so cautious with him. Like, he would be the dog that would eat a sock.
Bowser?
Yes.
Yes.
100%. So, yes, it could literally be anything. But his fascination with bark, like tree bark, I wouldn't be surprised if it's something, or he ended up getting a bacteria off of tree bark. It's possible.
I love puppies, all of them. And Nancy, that's how we feel. And that's kind of how, like I've told Danny, because again, like I've worked my tail off. Anybody that's been in here for us for a while know that, like, for a long duration, for like a 4-year duration, I was working 60 to 80 hours a week. Like I worked 5 different jobs. And like I was really trying to build up like our family wealth because I grew up poor, and I wanted just my kids not to ever have to have a struggle. I wanted my kids to kind of have a heads up in the world. But again, as a social worker, you don't make a lot of money, and so I'd worked my tail off to kind of get ahead. I completely forgot where I was going with this. I got nothing, guys. That's the ADHD squirrel. Guys, put squirrels in the chat. Squirrels in the chat right now, because that's what I was just chasing with squirrels.
Well, we joke all the time that the puppies have an only pause. So
yes, but the mods run the only pause. That's
We have
after your
nothing to
hour.
do
It
with
gets
it.
weird. There's like somehow Bella sets up all the cameras out here, and like I come out here, there's like
Yeah.
bikinis on. Hannah's in there talking to them. Like it gets real weird in here, guys. I don't understand it.
my phone's going down.
My mom watched my boxer while we were on vacation. She ate a whole pack of makeup wipes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine.
I can't with them. I'm so glad that she is out of that stage.
Pacey with that follow.
Thanks for following. Bella and Bowser welcome you to the pack.
Susie,
Get
Brittany,
ready
KO,
for
Heather,
more
Becky,
awesome
Hannah,
adventures.
Aaron with all those squirrels. Guys, also, we are looking for our 3rd subscriber of the live. I think we've gotten 3 so far. I absolutely love subscribers. That's my most favorite thing. I would take that over a massive gift anytime because it shows commitment to the channel, and we appreciate and love
I'm gonna die.
that support. Huh?
I'm tired. I'm
Yeah.
gonna die. I just want to shower because I can't stink.
It's finally cool in Arizona. That's good.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Erin's in. Oh, Elise is in. She's from Arizona. Truffle.
Guys, if you haven't done so already, we're at 64 friends in here. Drop your states into that comment section. So what we mean by that is if you live in Florida, say Florida. If you live in Texas, say Texas. If you live in California, say California. If you live in the constant state of anxiety, me too. Me too. We can vibe together. We got you. So drop those states. Let's see if we can get this map filled out, guys. We haven't done it in a
California,
minute.
Florida, Tennessee.
One of our dogs ate a sock and passed it. My husband asked if he was going to wash it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I'd say. Like, that's a quality sock. You can still use it.
The
We'll get to that. Edwin is from California. Jenny is from Florida. Morgan is from Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see.
oh my gosh. We got Miss Jillian. Welcome in. Designs by Claire is from Kentucky.
Welcome in, Meg from Ohio.
Congrats. We've reached our subscriber goal, which is absolutely amazing. It's finally feeling a lot like Christmas. Hello from Utah. Hannah D says, Jillian. Both of our phones are dying, guys. We're dying. Indiana, the Lauren, thank you so much for that subscription, Lauren. If you want to direct message us, Brandon or I will get you, Brandon or Hannah will get you into the
Line app.
subscriber group, which is also our Line app, so they can give you and teach you how to do that. It's a group of really amazing people that we literally chat all day, every day.
What did the janitor say when he popped out of the closet? Supplies. That's a good one. Welcome in, Meg. Meg is from Ohio. Welcome in.
Hod's lesion on X-ray. There was nothing.
There was nothing there.
There
So,
was no
guys,
lesions.
so we got to start a new subscriber goal. Let's see. 41, add new goal. Let's make it, okay, 52. They do it for you. All right. Nice. All right, guys, we appreciate and love all that support as always. We are up to any of those subscribers that haven't done so already. Send me that message and I will get you added into that line group either tonight or tomorrow. Lisa is the pup. Okay, this is the first time in the FYP. Well, Lisa, I encourage you to hit that follow button. Then, Lisa, we've got about 10 to 15, 20 maybe videos
30.
kind of explaining Bowser's entire story. About a few minutes ago, probably 10 minutes ago, we went through the whole story. It probably took us about 10 minutes from the beginning to the end to share Bowser's story, as it has been super traumatic. He's had 3 different surgeries.
He's stable as of now.
He's stable as of now. We might be able to bring him home tomorrow. Now, did they say they're leaving the drain tubes in when he comes home?
He'll come home with 2.
So he would come home with 2 drain tubes in. So he'll come home with like a harness on, and then we'll tape the tubes to the harness. And then we'll have to drain the tubes 2 to 3 times a day. And then he's on 4 different kind of medications. So gabapentin, trazodone for sedations.
I forgot to tell you that.
Oh,
So they touched base with me. The student tech called me and asked me what meds I had at home because they were trying to figure out what other meds they needed to send home.
so he's going to be on more meds?
Possibly.
So he's on gabapentin for pain management. He's on trazodone for sedation. He's on anti-inflammatories. Carprofen. And he's on an antibiotic, but they've changed that like 12 different times. So
I think he's on 2 right now.
who knows what antibiotics he's on?
Mandalee with
Mandalee
that
with that
follow.
follow.
Giving you a window lick of appreciation. And Bella's ready to high five. Thanks for that follow.
Blair, so everybody that's in here, we do have a GoFundMe. There's a link in the bio. We created that because we did some kind of research and people felt uncomfortable donating directly to like a Venmo or like a Cash App because like they don't want people to like kind of be shady. But obviously you can see with all the videos of Bowser, like we're not shady. You could see where everything that's been going on. We've shared the story along the way. And then GoFundMe takes part of it. And so some people were like, well, I don't want to donate to that because they take part of it. So can we donate directly to you? So we do have multiple different things. We do truly appreciate any support that anybody can offer. I don't want to say we're necessarily asking, but if you're able to support, we do truly appreciate everything in this community. The best thing you guys can do is just hit that follow button and then go through and watch all of our videos. Watch until the very end. Maybe even watch the same video twice, especially if you see it in the For You page. And then comment on it and then repost it. That just tells TT that this is a quality video and that it'll want to send it out into the community more. And the more views we get, anything that's over 1,000 For You pages, we start to make a little bit. So one of the videos did decent. I think it had like 60, 70 1,000 views on it, and we made like 60, $70. So that's pretty cool because that really all that money then goes directly towards Bowser's Care. So that's one of the best things. It doesn't cost anybody. It takes 2 to 3 minutes of your time. Watch that entire video in the For You page, and then just kind of share it, and then comment on it. Ask questions. Don't just put emojis in there because that doesn't tell the For You anything. But if you really comment on there, it really helps push it out more, and then really helps kind of support us. Oh man, I'll have to catch up. Thanks, Lisa. We appreciate that. Nancy says I'm off to bed. May I ask what happens? Rachel, give us just a minute. We'll tell you. I prefer Venmo since GoFundMe takes. And Blair, that's exactly what we're talking about. But the thing about GoFundMe, it makes you sign an affidavit stating that this is where the funds are going to go, or they make you refund the money.
Right. So we were just very.
So we kind of did both to give people the option to where they felt more comfortable. Jillian, thank you so much for that hand heart. Grace Ann with that follow. Thank you so much. Great, you've been live for 90 minutes. Take a break. Danny, do you need to take a break and watch our Chicago shows?
It'll probably be on this weekend.
I have to be careful because my debit card got hacked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that happened to us in the past. 9 words on comments, so it counts.
Is that a thing, Jillian?
Jillian, is that really a thing? I need to know. I've never heard that before.
Susie, thank you. Have a great
Thanks,
night.
Susie. We truly appreciate
Caitlin, he's stable. He's doing as well as he can for having a third surgery.
Meg's from
so
Ohio. I'm going
we
to
did do an
I'm going to head to
update
bed.
here,
I'll see you guys
but
tomorrow. I hope Bowser gets better.
Again,
Thanks, Hunter.
stable,
Again, we truly
draining,
appreciate that.
infection, waiting on cultures, the same kind of story that we've been doing for about 3 weeks now.
And GoFundMe takes some of the money.
Correct.
Yes, Teresa, they do. But again, we wanted to give people that options for wherever people felt comfortable. Because even in the beginning, like we felt guilty creating the GoFundMe. Like, but so
We're
many
not those
people, like we're not the people that ask for help. Like I said, I've worked. That's where I was going with this. Like
Yeah.
I worked 80 hours for like a good 4-year span. And guys, I'm not even joking. I was working 33, 34 days in a row, consistently, and I would take one day off and then do it all over again. Again, just to kind of build up a surplus of like everything, so my family never had to struggle. But then, like, you don't expect something like this to happen. And, like, Danny's
I need a new car.
needed a new car. Her transmission went. So that was like 10 grand. And then we put a fence in before all this stuff was going to happen. Like, we finally splurged and spent some money on us. We put a new fence in. That was like 12 grand. And then now all the stuff with Bowser, obviously, we're not expecting it, has been like 22 grand. So it's definitely been a process for everything to kind of go on. But at this point, we're just focusing on Bowser being happy and healthy and getting him back home to where his loving family is. And the thing is, guys, is like, I've got kids. Like, our kids are 7 and 8, and every day, like the first thing in the morning is like, how's Bowser doing? Can we bring Bowser home? Where is Bowser? Like, I think they've thought it in their brains, but they haven't said it out loud of like, is there a chance Bowser doesn't come home?
Oh, Peyton, I gotta have that conversation.
Yeah.
I said it and I didn't realize it, and it was bad.
Did he cry?
Yeah, and then I cried, and then it was just bad.
So he cried, you cried.
And then we
I
called
said
Daddy and said, "When's Daddy gonna be home?"
I was sent something about that, Jillian. Huh, I didn't know that.
No, that's good to know, though. Teresa, we do have a Cash App. If you private message us, we can send that link.
Yeah, we do. And someone, I think Newport was in here earlier and asked that because that was his preferred. I think mine's like money Brandon Tilson 70 or something like that. But I could send it directly if you send us a message. Your kids are awesome because of you too. Thanks,
No,
Jillian.
thanks,
We appreciate that. And that's part of one of the things that I've just continued pushing with all of this stuff is like, I can't let my family down. That's the big thing. Like Danny and I are very like traditional values of it. It's like my responsibility to make sure the family's taken care of. And so I want to make sure, if there's something I can do, I can do it.
Robin, he is back in the hospital.
So yeah, guys. So I guess how many people in here didn't get the newest update? Like, never feel guilty as a fur mom. We had MSU save. I'm a dog. It's expensive and unforeseen. Yes.
Yes.
Callie says prayers, guys. If you guys new here, please hit that follow button. We appreciate it. Like I told everybody earlier, if we raise 100K during this live and donations here, or if we get to 13K followers, I will do the truffle shuffle and look like a fool and make everybody laugh. So, but at this point, that's where we're at. Of like, we came up with the word. What was it? Crave. Craft. It was like cry and laugh together because that's all we got
buddies,
left.
Yes. Dusty with that
Bowser's
follow.
giving you a window lick of appreciation. And Bella's ready to high five.
Aw,
Thanks for
Jillian
that
feels
follow.
so much better.
Yes,
I'm so sorry to
Jillian,
hear
feel
that.
better. For someone who's been fighting a cold for about a month now, like I fully understand that. Guys, and I didn't realize how long we've been live for. Danny needs to go to bed because none of us have been sleeping well. But yes, guys, if everybody that's in here, head over, watch all those videos, share it. So guys, we actually have cups made. All right, guys, over here, I'm gonna have to go because I want to show them something because I failed
we
miserably.
made tumblers. We had them
So I have laser. We got